Okay, guys, so good morning. Now, would you want to know a coin that has a capability of giving you about 700% gain on your investment? Would you want to know such and then, trade such in a time where the markets, the economies of the world are down and stuff, and everyone is now like turning to crypto and stuff. So if you be interested in such, I am here to actually analyze a very coin before us. And this coin before us has just the capability of giving, you that 700% return on your investment in the medium to long term. Get this, I said in the medium to long term. So it's not a quick scalp thing. So you have to get in and then be able to stay through, through the ride. Low level or low price. There has been a lot of dumping action on this very coin, and then this coin as I speak is set to surge. So now let's go right into the technicals to really, ascertain why I have interest in this coin and why I'm actually, picking this coin and putting it out there, out there for you all, to take advantage of. So now let's take a quick dive into the technicals. So as you can see, this coin, was able to fall from a high of $318 to a low of about $10. Crypto, like I always say, it's a pump and dump scheme. Let me actually take time to say this. Crypto is a pump and dump scheme. So, in way which, those guys or analysts out there, those forecasters out there that tell you that, oh, this coin is coming to solve a problem. This coin is coming, to change the world, or this coin, is coming to do this to the ecosystem and that. I'm not interested in all of that because if you look at the trajectory of every crypto coin is a pump and dump scheme. You actually have to get this because it took me years to actually get to this point. All those, potential coins back then when crypto, was actually new that came out like the neocoin. If you had been in crypto since 2017 2018 when I joined, you remember a coin called neocoin. This coin was so popular and so many other coins, they were so popular. People out there were selling them. Oh, this coin is coming to change the world. Oh, this coin is coming to solve the health crisis of the world. Oh, this coin is coming to do this, to do that. Today I ask you, where are those coins? Almost on a daily basis, exchanges are constant. Exchanges are like the crypto markets, where buyers and sellers meet in the crypto world. So exchanges have actually been delisting all kinds on kind of like a daily basis, and while also listing new ones. So what happened, to those old coins? What happened to them? If they were actually able to change the world, to solve the problem, of war, poverty, and stuff, they wouldn't be out of the exchange. They would still be there till this very moment. So why did they get delisted? Why did the developers actually give up on the development of those coins? So this is bringing a very important fact that took me years actually. It took me years actually to come to terms with how to learn. Oh, sorry. As I was making the explanation, I just saw something pretty beautiful that I never saw before. Oh, I have not actually gone into the analysis, but of these stories, because even as we tell these stories, we also look at what is in front of us. So today, where are those coins? Today, where are they? They've all been delisted. They've all been removed, from the exchange. So you have to have this in mind that no coin, is going to stay forever except the number one crypto coin, which is Bitcoin. And the number two, Like in terms of popularity, cryptocurrency, which is a very network. So every other is just a pump and dump scheme. Even Bitcoin itself is a pump and dump scheme. Sorry, I can actually go into before we come back to this. Oh, sorry, I need to add this. What was wrong with my system? What's this? 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 Okay, so sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with my system, but let me show you all this. So before I go to that, let me add this to my watch list. Okay, Matisse. Okay, so Matisse USD. So let me add this to my watch list first. I want to show you something. Okay, that's beautiful. So let's go to Bitcoin chart. Let me show you something. So now this is Bitcoin chart. Okay. So now this Bitcoin chart. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So you can see this crypto, including the number one crypto coin, which is actually Bitcoin, is a pump and dump scheme. Okay. If I can get this my indicator. Oh, sorry. And I'm taking time, but I really want to make this point. I really want to make this point. Oh, where is this? Okay. Okay, sorry, please. Let me get this. I don't use these indicators. I just want to show you something. Okay. So let me add this. It's already in my favorite. So now look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Do you understand what you're seeing here? Do you? Oh, sorry. I don't know if this is actually clear because I really want you all to see this. If this is the only thing I achieved today, I'll be so glad I actually did this. Okay, now look at this, guys. Look at this. Bitcoin on TradingView. Okay, that's when it was added to TradingView. Started from a low of 4,500. You can see this. Look at this other end. Look at this other end. So it started from a low of about $4,200. Went to a high of about $20,000. Okay, now came back to again to a low of $3,116. Can you see this? I want you all to see this, please. Now came back to a low of $3,160. Now had a high or went to a high of $13,947. Okay, now still came back to a low of again $3,800. Okay, then from that $3,800, it actually went to a high of $69,000. Okay, let's check the percentage gain of that. Now look at this. The percentage gain of that was 1,716% such. Okay, can you see that? Then after which it came to a low of $15,473. Now look at the dip, the percentage dip. Percentage dip being 77 minus 77% or approximately minus 78%. Can you see this? So you can see that price actually, like I said, move in cycle. Now look at this. So I can actually do something like this from this high, okay, to this low. Now from this low to this high. Now from this high again to this low. Can you see this? Oh God, I want you all to see this. Now from this low to this very high. Now from this high to this low. Now after this low, what do you expect? After this low, what do you expect? From this low, you're going to have, sorry, you're going to have another high. Can you see this? Can you see this? So this is what I was trying to explain. God, I can teach this for the entire hour. So this is what I was actually trying to explain. So you can see the price actually move in cycles. Okay, I can also add this. I can add this. I can add this. So you can see now the price actually move in cycle. Now look at the cycle. This to down, up to down, up to down, then again up. And after this up, you still have another down. So there is no crypto coin that is not a pump and dump scheme. So you can see here was the pump, here is the dump, the pump, the dump, the pump, the dump. Now the pump. Now this pump is not complete because after this pump, there will now be another dump. After this pump, there will now be another dump. So this you can actually see that every cryptocurrency, because if the number one can be a pump and dump scheme, then what will not happen to the number three or number two or number three and so on? So this is what I wanted you all to see. So let's go back to the matter at hand. So you can even see with this too. You can even see with the chart before us that this is also a pump and dump scheme. Now look at from this low. Oh, sorry. So now look at this. Look at this, guys. So from this low, price went to this high. Okay, to this high. Now from that high, it came to this low. Can you see this? It came to this low. Now from this low, it is about going to another high. This is not the final high. This is not the final high. But I'm just representing this so you can get to see this. So you can see from this low, it went to this high. From this high, it came to this low. From this low, it's still going to record another high. So if you can understand this, that means you have actually understood everything about market structure that I've been talking about. I love market structure because every market has a structure. So you don't expect the crypto market to do anything less. Do you understand that? So now let's take a dive into the matter at hand. So our job now is actually to look for entry, bearing in mind that price move in cycle. So now after this low here, you're going to have another cycle up. So you have the distribution, then the surge, then you have the dump, then you're going to have another surge before another dump. Then after the dump, you are still going to have another surge, then another dump. You have to actually understand this because it is very important. So the very coin before us is what I am going to analyze. So the coin in question is Metis USDT. So as you can see the symbol here, that's the coin here. So this coin has recorded this high and has recorded this low. So our job now is to find a perfect entry for this very coin right now so that we can enter and then ride with it with price to the next high. That is our job. That is the job of every trader on the streets. So, like I always say, first things first, I will map out my market structure as you can see. So, the structure here is something like this. So, I'll get my line to, then I'll get to this low. Then I'll get to this low. Then I will get to this high. Okay? Okay, no, that wasn't the lowest. That wasn't the lower. So I'll get to this low. This low is actually lower. Can you see this? Can you see this? So this low is actually lower. So I've gotten that low. Then I will now get the high, the last high. So this was the last high. So after getting this, you now get your structure. The structure is already so spelled out. So you have now gotten your structure. Sorry, this line is faint. Okay, let me use 2.2. Okay, so it's actually okay. Let me use 2.4. So now you have actually gotten your structure. So after getting your structure, you now look for the part or the point where there will be a breakout. So as you can see here, there is a breakout in the upper, in the upper limit. You've now had your breakout in the upper limit, which is exactly at this point. This is your breakout point. So after getting your breakout point, that means there is now a change of sentiment. So if I get my simple moving average, oh sorry, I've gotten it out. So if I get my simple moving average, you're going to see that price is going to, the moving average is going to be below price, just like this. Okay. Can you see this? Can you see this? So the moving average is actually going to be below price. So to actually show you that there is a change of sentiment. So after getting your structure right, the next thing for you to do is now to look for your entries. Now, this price from this high has actually from $149.7. It is actually okay. So from this high, it has actually been able to come down to this low, and this low is at, oh God, sorry, I want you to see everything I'm doing. So this low is actually at $25. There you see it. So after this low, it is still going to record another high. So now our job is to find a point of entry. And like I always say in the previous videos, please, if you have not watched the previous analysis, go back and watch them, because only this will not give you everything I've been trying to say. So it is when you go back to the old that you will get to really understand what I'm really trying to pass out there. So from this, remember in the previous videos, I said you trade from left to right. You trade from left to right. Very important, because it's like history repeating itself. That's what we have in trading. So here, as you can see from this low, there was a demand zone created here. That was before the breakout. So there was a demand zone. So as you can see, you draw your lines to actually spot the zone, meaning that later in future, price must still come back to that zone. Because that is where you have a high concentration of buying force. That is where you have a high concentration of buyers. So as you can see, after this low was recorded, or this zone was actually recorded in 2023. Now price, still went through, recorded a high, and still came back to zone in 2024. Can you see this? So this is very important. So now price came back to record this low in 2024. So after recording this low, now price has actually lifted. So your next job now is to find a perfect point of entry. And where is a perfect point of entry? That's why you saw me drawing out this demand zone here, because another demand zone was now created, because price had this low, came to this high of $42. They still came for another retest. A zone, a demand zone or a supply zone can be retested as many times as possible. You have to get this. So after coming back in for this retest, if I go to a lower time frame, you're really going to appreciate it. So, oh, sorry, let me remove this. So, after coming down again, you see, this was the first retest. This was, oh, sorry. So, this was the first retest. Okay, I think I can just show you because my time is running out. So, this was the first retest here. Now, price still came back to record another retest here. Can you see? Now, after recording this retest, another demand zone was created on the daily time frame. So now this is the other demand zone that has been created. So price must come back to retest the zone. That's why you saw me mapping out the zone. So price must actually come back to retest this zone in order to have that thrust power to keep surging in the upward trajectory. So where do we wait for price? We actually will get to, or we have to wait for price at this very zone. So if you're interested in this very coin, if you're interested in making a 700% gain on this very coin, I want you to visit now the description section of this very channel to actually get the perfect entry for this very coin, and then your perfect exit. So guys, please visit or go right now to the description section of this video, and I'll be dropping the perfect entry and then the perfect exit. And don't also forget to share, to like this video, to comment, and also to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right in front of you, so that you can get more value or content